we're going to get to a CPAB member who would like to discuss it real quickly, what they've heard from the constituents in the Los Feliz area. Is there a Los Feliz CPAB member that would like to bring this issue up? Anybody? Go ahead, sir.
I'm sober like the close to Los Feliz. Yeah, I think the general concept. Question. The general concept is what we hear about. There's a lot of problems in terms of drugs, obviously the death, the murder, whatever. And I know it intertwines with the redevelopment eventually of the senior center and the whole consultant being, which I'm actually curious about when that's going to be better. But getting back to public safety issues, is what is being done now in terms of public safety? I mean, you have private security in there right now. Do you feel, and since part of the CPAB is the coordination between Northeast and the community and the city council, is there improvements that need to be made between the public safety concerns between LAPD or more private security? What is it? What kind of position are you feeling as council officers up in terms of what's going on?
Hold that answer. Okay. Dennis, did you want anything? Duncan.
Yes, I've been a resident of Los Feliz Hills, which is very close to this, said shelter. And over the years, since this, shelter started, we have seen an uptick in crime. People who were, linked to the shelter, just, for example, over the holidays would come in and start, sleeping in, homes that were, homes where, people were like, vacation. So this has, happened, several times over the last, few years. And just people just like, walking around and just, knocking on doors, opening, car doors, things like that. So in my neighborhood, immediate neighborhood, there has been a lot of, concern about this. And this is something that we have also brought up to C4. When I was a member of the Los Feliz Neighborhood Council as well as the Los Feliz Improvement Association. So this has been an ongoing issue, and I know a lot of the community, members have, raised this issue, and I do understand that, LAPD, senior leads, they do, come in and they, they do take care of the, public safety aspects, but that's after the fact. So, I also, share what, Philip has said, and I would like to also, hear, what are the, next steps, and is there, additional security on the exterior of this, shelter being, provided, hopefully 24/7, because, a lot of these things are, taking place after hours. So, yeah, thank you.
Okay, just listening session at the moment. Anyone else from CPAB that would like to comment on it? I'm going to open it up. Go ahead.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What's the interval living time there? When one enters, is it at 3 months, 6 months that they have to be? What's the time? Do you have a time frame on that?
Yeah, we're going to get, I want them to listen first, and then they'll be able to address the concerns raised. You brought it to our attention, Cameron, for the last couple of months. Did you want to give a quick synopsis of what you feel is going on and what the members have said? We're going to also ask to speak to a few members as well. Go ahead.
Right, so about 2.5 years ago, I'm going to go back a minute. About 2.5 years ago, the area was an absolute mess in terms of graffiti, break-ins, encampments, so on and so forth. At that time, the council office received an extensive report from the Griffith Park Advisory Board that detailed the issues in terms of security at the Riverside Bridge Home Shelter. In November 2023, and in all fairness, program for greater safety was to be implemented. That program for the ambassador program, as I understand it, was never implemented in terms of greater safety. And I haven't seen anyone from an ambassador program outside Riverside Bridge Home Shelter for that matter. So, although there was a council motion for $42,000 that was given for the ambassador.
Stay on cue, my dear.
Yes. So moving forward, The safety issues continue outside the Riverside Bridge Home Shelter. What we are seeing, what I understand we are seeing in the community is there are burglaries, thefts from person, thefts from vehicles. There are, there's a lot going on in the area. And I don't know that there is enough police that could ever handle all of the things going on. Trespassing is the minimum, but the grander scale of them is, and I'm out in the community quite a bit. I hear from people all the time, and I understand, if there is a crime, we encourage people to file a police report, but it's unacceptable, frankly. And the community of Los Feliz deserves better from our councilperson. So what I am saying is that promises made need to be promises kept. And the promise was that there would be, the agreement was that there would be exterior security outside of the shelter, whether that takes the form of an SPEZ zone, or if it is private security, or if it is additional officers. The level of the crimes and everything on outside of that shelter, day and night, and mainly night, and the gang members know when the police or the detectives are there, needs to be implemented, period.
We'll keep it there. We'll keep it there. Is there anyone else from the community that would like to speak really quickly on this matter before I bring it back to the council? Go ahead, my dear. Your name, please?
I'm Danielle Bond, and I'm in Atwater and also a volunteer, and I do a lot of services for people at that community.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, yeah. I will say, what I really like about this letter is that I believe that all of these crime prevention measures I totally support. I will say that the only thing that I take kind of umbrage with in the letter is having it be relocated. One of the prime groups of people that have come to that bridge home were already in the community. I, as a volunteer, went to the river. I have spent so much time working with people to get them into those shelters. And so that way we could match them with case management. Stability for them to have case management and also employment is vital. And I understand, like, crime should never happen. I fully support that, and I support these measures. But I also support the people that we are trying to get off of our streets. So if we don't have a place to have them off the street, they're gonna be back on the street. And it's a very difficult community to keep going forward. And we've had a lot of success. I am really hopeful, and I have had major frustrations with the previous organization that came in and was supposed to be doing things and they weren't getting done. So I'm also going to be pushing on the council office and also and the city to actually have a better security plan, not only for our house residents, but for the people that are in there itself, because it is not great.
Well said, and thank you for your voice. Thank you very much. Council officers here, so they're listening to all of this, and they will respond once we go through this. My dear, your name, please?
Yes.
And welcome.
Thank you, thank you. My name is Marilyn Bush. Just 1 minute of your patience. I'm past president of the Los Feliz Improvement Association,
Yes.
of the Los Feliz Library, of GTAC, of the Commission for the Children, Youth, and their Families, for your police officers. I've worked with the following commanders of Northeast. You probably don't even know these people. Bailey, Stats, Gray, Jackson, Smith, Perez, Murphy, Barton, and Secretary Gabby.
And you're just 40 years old. It's amazing, isn't it?
I'm saying this because I'm thrilled to see the size of this group. I was instrumental in helping fundraise to put this together when we were all down in the other little place with the Voices Force and all that. One of our issues is the increased crime in all of Los Feliz. An ongoing issue for the last 35 years and will not change is the fact that you all are housed here. Los Feliz is on the other side of the river. And while we're seeing our crime and difficulties rise constantly, that still puts other more serious issues maybe closer to where you all can get to them and deal with it. I think the one great thing that I would like to impress on you when you're writing these letters is that this particular effort, experiment, is a gigantic failure. It has the least success in processing the unfortunate people who are housed there into permanent housing, into rehabilitation. The protocol of how long they're supposed to be there, and the safety they're supposed to enjoy, and all of that has been neglected terribly. For many, many reasons. It's on a point that denies the seniors of not only Los Feliz, but Eagle Rock and all around our area of their community center to help them in their senior years. The swimming pool, all of that whole Friendship Hall even is in ragged conditions. We need to focus on the whole community of Los Feliz and surrounding areas. We need to put the proper kind of housing for the people that are now at in our temporary 3-year, now 5-year shelter there. The destruction of the Mama Fountain because of the drug dealing and the crime. I headed the committee that 30 years ago had the Department of Water and Power restore that fountain to its magnificent state. Yes, time takes its toll on everything. But that fountain has been closed down and used as a crime scene, a drug dealing problem, attempted rapes, all kinds of things. We've had to change the staffing at Los Feliz towers there from primarily people in the lobby as greeters to people in the lobby as security.
My dear,
I appreciate your attention. I just urge you to send the strongest possible letter to get the support for what all of our communities deserve.
We thank Los Feliz Improvement Association for all the work that you do. And thank you for getting CPAB started in this earlier year. One last person before we go back to the council office. Anybody else would like to speak on this matter? Go ahead.
I have a question regarding the remaining contract for the bridge housing.
I want to get any comment regarding this matter. Anyone else from Los Feliz?
I'm not Los Feliz. I just have a comment on the letter though when we get there.
We'll get there. Anybody else? Council District.
First, I want to preface it to say we welcome all questions and concerns, so I do appreciate that. And I'm here knowing that, you know, many of the folks here are bringing these concerns. I have not actually read I've not been provided the draft letter, so to that point, I'm not actually familiar with all the points, but going through the questions that were raised, I'll just go down in the order. First, for security, on-site security exists, has always been in place 24/7. Folks are, it's a locked facility, fenced in. Security, folks are searched and wanted as they come and go from the site, including me, including Officer Gracia when he visits. Security monitors what's going on and is monitors what's going out front. We do rely on PD and park rangers for law enforcement issues outside of facilities. I mean, that is the place where PD is their role. And I would, I'd ask Garcia to weigh in on that and, security issues at large that involve PD. I go to the site regularly. I'm probably there weekly. Know many of the folks before they got in there, and continue to engage and work with them as they are there. As Ivan, I think, would also agree, he's there regularly, checking in with folks that are staying there. Sometimes when there have been folks that are staying around there, he's checking in there. We are constantly monitoring the situation, making sure security in and around the area is closely watched. As far as the other aspect of, well, actually, I'll go down to number 2, the crime increase. All our understanding of all the data that's been generated about this has never shown any crime increase. In fact, there's been a crime decrease. Again, I would defer to my PD partners on those statistics and maybe even giving anecdotal evidence of that. But for some of the things that are associated with that, people are saying break-ins and other items like that. There's no clear evidence that that's actually attributable to the folks that are staying there. And again, I think it's always important. I think it's always an important thing to remember too. That
about the homicide.
We'll get to that. For every 100 beds there are, that's 100 people that are not on the street every night. And as it's been said and acknowledged by many of the people in the room, those folks were unsheltered in the community. So if they are not in this facility, they are back on the street. And out of every 100, you're going to have some folks that are bad apples. I mean, that's probably as any random sample you'll take. As far as drug use and some mental health issues, yes, that we know. I mean, we're not arguing against that. We know that the community that Sun House has a higher percentage of struggling with those issues, which is what a site like this does to intervene and try to help. There are supportive services brought in, both internally from the agencies that run it, but also working with our county partners to bring those services. And folks graduate out into permanent housing. But again, they're getting wraparound services in an environment that is working with their issues, and there are individuals that have issues. But they, if not for this, they would be out on the street. And by being in the shelter does not prevent PD and law enforcement from, prosecuting crimes and, and enforcing the law. It's just a place for folks to spend the night who are unfortunate and who otherwise wouldn't have a bed to stay. So for that, our office, community partners, and Angelino's at large are very grateful for all communities who have stepped up and allowed interim housing shelters to be in their area. I mean, it really does take us all, and I live in the city myself, so does Jennifer. It takes us all to participate to get folks off the street. So for that, thank you. Third, interval of stay. That's largely dependent on the individual situation when they come in. Depending on whether or not they need permanent supportive housing down the road, whether or not they have their documents ready, whether or not they can increase their income and work while they're there. So there are so many different factors. And then for folks who need permanent supportive housing, we're also waiting for those to come online. So those have been built up, thousands of units have come online over the last decade. But the problem's huge. We all know the magnitude of the issue of homelessness. So those numbers, there are delays. It's frustrating to us. It's frustrating to service providers.
Forgive me, sir. Forgive me. Jennifer, you know how I work here. We understand the process. We understand housing. We understand homelessness.
Sure.
We're intelligent on that path. What I hear from the residents in the area and from CPAB members that have brought it forward is there were 3 issues that have been brought forward to our attention. One being the issue of crime, reported or otherwise, that's in the activity that's creating problems for Los Feliz. Secondly is the security and policing within that area. And thirdly is management. And that's come across clear to many of us that have heard this time and time again. I don't expect you to and I don't think any of us on the CPAB board expect you to have to defend yourself, because you have a right to work on our behalf to get homeless out. We understand that. So I want to make sure you understand, we're not attacking you. I want that to be understood very clearly. However, as the CPAB board members have mentioned, there are issues that residents in Los Feliz, that's the reason why we had to bring it here, that they would like to know what the next step is. Not necessarily what's happened in the past, because they understand what's happened in the past, but what's the next step? Because they need to know that there's a future and that their issues are being heard. I think that's what Los Feliz Improvement Association has mentioned. That's what a few residents have mentioned. That's what CPAB members are mentioning here. So again, I want to make it very clear, sir, we're not attacking you at all.
No, and I don't feel, everyone, I encourage everyone to speak what they're seeing, what they're thinking. Part of explaining this, and I apologize if it's redundant for some folks, but, first off, just going down the question list that was presented. But, one of
It's
the
a
things
public
about when you
meeting.
ask what's
You're
next,
dumb, and I'm not on you.
I think it's important to clarify what has been achieved already. I mean, to Cameron's point, I think that was probably one of the best points I've heard.
She just said, don't film me, and it's not even on her.
That area looked much different.
And it's a public meeting.
That was not the response, that happened, that was the middle of COVID. We had encampments across the city that had congregated in large areas. Largely due to COVID, there was moratoriums on RV enforcements. There was just, the general situation on the ground led to large encampments. With our ambassador program, with our existing outreach partners, we have several outreach teams in our district, including LAWSA, including Healthcare in Action. We utilize the circle team to be there on the weekends and evenings where they do perimeter checks. And others are doing outreach that have gotten the folks that were in the encampments indoors. We work with sanitation to make sure it's cleaned up. We have regular ongoing sanitation there. There are rarely any tents or makeshifts that get set up. Once they do, it takes sometimes a week, sometimes a little bit longer to get them indoors. We flag it for the park rangers. PD is working there. Outreach is immediately there, understanding who's there so we can get them indoors so that we don't see that tent just move 2 blocks away. And in the occasion that somebody is acting inappropriately, breaking the law, I'm in regular contact with PD to understand what can be done, how can we work this out, what's the way that, what's the situation, how quickly can we resolve it, either whether or not it's going to actually be a law enforcement issue, or if it's a small infraction that just means let's get this person indoors, whether it be at EDH Riverside or somewhere else. So just to clear the deck there, what was described and what was pictured, and there's images, of what it looked like 2.5 years ago, I would ask everyone to juxtapose it after, drive home tonight and pass by, drive by tomorrow. Yes, you'll see some people hanging out here in the day, having a cigarette, doing whatever. That is allowed. They are adults, and that would happen in the park, regardless if that shelter were there or not. But a lot of progress has been made, and they're not encampments or tents the way it is often presented to members of the public who are not familiar with the area, the local area. And if anyone here, objects to what I'm saying or questions that, like, I'm happy, you can have my number, we can talk this through when you see new tents. But going to the next part about the ambassador program.
I'm sorry, sir. We only have a limited time for this.
Exactly.
So I want to make, again, I want to kind of get to the meat and potatoes of what we're talking about here. Excuse me, meat and potatoes of what we're talking about here. Public safety, crime activities in and around the area. Management, how are we doing on those 3? I think once you can just, once you can say, we've changed, as Jennifer has mentioned, we've changed management. Bam, done. We're looking at how to address crime by providing security on the outside, working with LAPD. Bam, done. We're looking at making sure that there is an increase in patrols in the area and that we are patrolling that area on a regular basis. I think that's all that anyone is asking for. And I think, again, this is where this letter comes in. It's very similar to what we're just asking. We all understand the issues of homeless, and we applaud CD4, as we do any council office. for taking activities to make sure that our unhoused and homeless are off the street and receiving the services. So this is no rebuke on Councilors DeFore or any other council officers or for the mayor's office, because we appreciate everything that you've done for us. And we know that it's a very difficult task and responsibility, and you're never gonna get everyone happy with the decisions that are made.
If I may, to do a forward-looking, because I
Thank you,
think that
Jennifer.
that's what we're looking for here. The council member recently introduced a motion to do homelessness oversight for the city. In his office, we thought that that already existed, and then as she's been the chair of housing and homelessness, we found out that it didn't. So she created it. The motion is going through council. We got it fully funded through council. We're constantly looking for ways to do this, and to Patrick's point, we're also constantly looking for ways to bring housing online. I think something that would be very helpful in us addressing questions is what we heard around the room was a lot of past thinking, you know, what from 2.5 years ago, the past service provider, to the points in the letter, you know, Bradley, as you mentioned, we have a new service provider. We have SELA doing the ambassador program. We did used to have a organization that met regularly. I can't remember what it was called. That had low turnout, but if that's something that the community wants again, we can absolutely talk about that as something that we can potentially do. But in terms of HOAs and Cs, we go to those as individuals. Something that gratefully the Los Feliz Improvement Association did recently was a letter talking about the ambassador program and changing service providers. Both of those things have been introduced since that letter came out, and me and Patrick have personally gone to that meeting. I go to that meeting every single month. So I think it would be very helpful in, you know, talking about this now with that information. What more can this letter do to help us help you guys? You know, we hear the need, we see the need, we talk about this context because that tends to be what the missing piece is you can't look to the future if you're not seeing the past. So I think that would be very helpful in making
Resolution.
Sure a good
Yes.
dialogue.
Resolution.
A productive dialogue.
Thank you. One last comment, and then the committee will take an action.
I was hoping that perhaps Officer Gracia may have a few words. I know that all SLOs haven't given the reports yet, but I'm most interested in your opinion, kind of what's going on, what improvements or any suggestions that you might have for CD4 in terms of security, things you're looking into, things you hear. I think that at this point, I would feel that'd be very valuable. If that's okay, Bradley.
I'm gonna give him a little bit of time, but if I want him to be just on the facts,
Right.
not opinions or
Totally
anything. It's
respect
not
it.
our opinion.
Totally respect.
You know, we're in the business of crime prevention and response to crime issues. So that's kind of what I want to say.
And just very briefly, if you wouldn't mind, sir, just briefly, the facts.
Okay. I've been a senior lead in the area for about a year. I've heard your concerns about the Grace Home Shelter. I'm there about an hour to 2 hours on the day. Part of that is doing outreach, meeting everybody. Sometimes I buy everybody ice cream and talk to everybody. The problems I have at the bridge are, I have 100 beds there. A lot of those people are good. A lot of those people are in need, and they're taking advantage of the system and doing everything they can to stay in there. I have a small percentage that either were dealt with and got kicked out and come around where I deal with them on the outside. Those same problems I have out there, I deal in the same area with those families from Franklin to Vermont to Hillbridge to Hollywood, to the river, where I address them. It's everywhere in the city. I know you see it there. It's a big eyesore, and you see it, but it's a place to keep them there. The crimes that I deal with, which is small amounts of narcotic, it's citywide, and it's in the division all over. I cite, of course, we move them out. There's a small percentage of people that, you know, get kicked out when you do wrong things that violate the rules. Then you loiter, they hang out. So those people get addressed. We do foot beats. Anytime I've asked anything from city council or Patrick City, I've gotten done. I had overgrown bushes that were making it really easy for people that didn't live there to conceal themselves in the bushes. Within 2 days of asking them, they found the resources, they cleared it out. If I have any cabinet or trash, I text Patrick's directly. We get it addressed, it gets cleaned up. If it's on the weekend, we pick up my calls. So I can't complain about the response. Like I said, the same issues I have citywide, they're there, you know, but it's a small percentage. There's 100 beds, there's a lot of good people. We address people there that are, you know, committing crimes, mostly narcotics. They're fighting addiction, and it's a place to give them a home and address it. But there's a balance with it, you know, and it comes with it. Like they said, if you don't have them there, they're going to be in the front street sidewalk. They're all over. We keep them there. We work with them. Some of them, you know, take advantage of the resources, go to the Al-Anon and to the narcotics meetings. They try to get themselves back in order. There is issues, but we're on there at all times. Ideally,
so what we're saying is basically what he's saying is that they do work with council support, so there is a collaborative working together. As we've been saying that we know that that does happen. So again, there's no criticism on CD4. I want to make that very, very clear. So we understand that there is a collaborative. One last comment before we close this issue and move on.
Yeah, the only thing that I would say on the letter is that it's putting everything on the facility. One thing I think is important is to ask for funding for patrols, which is not necessarily going to be able to be on the facility because the patrols are outside of the facility. So like, yes, I totally agree you should have those facility lines, but the patrols that would make people feel safer in the senior center and all of those other things is, I think you need to specifically ask for that funding for patrols. And I know from speaking with Officer Gracia on other issues as well, that the funding isn't there to do those nighttime patrols that we need community-wide. Right. So that would be my only comment, is to just add in something that's not just about the facility on this.
So again, we're going to close this. I want to thank all of you for your comments. Thank you, Los Feliz Improvement Association. It's always a pleasure to have you here. We hope to see you again. Council office, you've been excellent at presenting the issues and concerns raised and for listening, and we want to thank you for being here as well. It is good to have you here, Jennifer, by the way. We miss you. And then I also want to mention that our city officer are doing a damn good job out there. They're the best in the city, so never forget they're doing their damn job. And you've got the best out there in the city, because I work in 3 other different divisions, and they are the best. And so just keep that in mind. They're there to help you and be there for you. So moving on, this session is being closed. I want to open it up to the CPAB members on the letter. First and foremost, let me ask to introduce a motion to either to review the letter and take an action, or not to review the letter and not to take an action. So can someone introduce a motion? I'm not going to do it. Can someone introduce a motion to review the letter in order to take an action?
I move to table the letter for more review and input.
Okay.
Patrols, which is an outstanding suggestion.
Okay.
Another thing, so and then bring it up for the next meeting.
Excellent. I got a second on that.
Second.
Anyone?
Third, fourth.
Second. Duncan? Okay. Okay. So if the item is going to be tabled, we have to move on with the agenda. We've heard from the constituents, we've heard from the council office, we've heard from our city officer, and the Los Feliz Improvement Association as well. So we're going to table this item to the next agenda. If you have any comments or issues or concerns regarding the letter that has been presented at this meeting, please make sure you send an email to me, and that's Bradley, EBE Bradley at hotmail.com. EBEBradley@hotmail.com. Okay? I do know that this went out to the CPAB members and separately went out to certain council offices and the mayors. So they did receive it, but this is about CPAB. So if you have any issues or concerns, would like any modifications to this, CPAB members, by all means, send me an email with that. Okay? So since the item's been tabled, can I get a first motion by Philip, seconded by Duncan? Can I get some, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? And that, all in favor? So it's unanimous. Item being tabled to the next meeting. Moving on. Thank you. All of you, single officer updates.
I'll go first. Hi guys, my name is Officer Reyes here in the East for Second Park, Blacktop Park. been conducting extra patrol at 1900 North San Fernando Road, Rio de Los Angeles Park, State Park. Been having contact with gang members congregating by the east side wall fence of the park that borders the FedEx. Been spending a lot of time there. You'll see me walking around there and spending about an hour. And also I did a tour with the FedEx facility, see how we can secure that fence. The fence has been secured. There's new wrought iron that's being installed. So I expect that bomb to kind of fizzle away because the gang members don't like to walk all the way around the one park. Second thing that I'm doing is real quick, back to school again. We had a very successful street crossing at the Renaissance Academy. It was a dangerous crossing right there, but I spent some time there and made sure that all the kids crossed the street there. So that's an important thing there. The last thing is Eddie Gomez, who is a individual that lives on, and that my Cypress Park has been a problem house with a lot of trash. People have moved out due to the trash and has been finally been evicted from there. Department of Mental Health is assisting, trying to get some housing for him. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Senorita Ivan Gracia, intro. Cover Atwater Village, North Phillies, and Griffin Park. For me, my primary thing right now is copper wire theft in Atwater Village. It's a big issue right now. We're addressing it. I'm changing my schedules, coming in early, trying to capture some of these burglars that are stealing their copper wire. If you see any manned open wires, 311 it, and then also give me a call so I can come take a report. When 311 it, they just should put in a service request to fix it, but it doesn't document the crime that happened. So please help me out with that. Pictures, make sure you guys have your ring cameras and your any type of cameras you have on the street working. A lot of times they'll have good cameras facing the target location, but they won't charge. So if you spread the word, that would help me. As for that, I've changed my schedule at least a couple of weeks because it's back to school. I'm doing valet services at all the elementaries in most families and Atwater Village. So anybody, kids come in, we're, opening the doors, helping them get in school, giving stickers and, building trust with them. We're doing daily cookies on the bridge. We're doing daily cookies at Los Feliz, Atwater Village. A lot of stuff with the community. I'm looking for donations. I'm trying to I take it upon myself to rehabilitate our safety room for our children. We have children that are victims of crimes. I'm trying to rebuild it, repaint it, new books, new toys for them, as well as our library. We already have some donors, but if you know of anybody that's looking to help out, let us know. Any help is necessary. With that being said, thank you guys for
What type of donations are you looking for?
books and just children's toys, anything like for kids.
For kids,
Yeah.
okay.
And you can always speak to your ceiling officer after the meeting if you have any issues or concerns, but we're moving forward.
Hello, Senior Officer Jaime Hernandez. I got the Eagle Rock community. Just a quick update. I'm actually doing a lot of bookings right now at the Eagle Rock Plaza. Obviously, it's still summertime. We're getting a lot of related crimes in the area, so I'm trying to be more visible there. I'm letting my basic car know also as well to do more foot beats as well to make ourselves more visible. We're also doing foot beats at Yosemite Rec Center and Eagle Rock Rec Center. Obviously, school started, so a lot of things that kids do after school is they go to the parks, and our main goal is to make sure that one, they're safe, and two, no crime happens. Obviously, we don't want any uptake in gang activity. We're checking in on schools, okay? Eagle Rock High School, the school is actually next to Yosemite Rec Center, so I have good contacts with the principal there. Any issues going on, he lets me know, so we have good communication there. Also doing a lot of foot beats in the Eagle Rock business corridor. Just doing foot beats there. Obviously, it's summertime, good weather, a lot of people walk around. We just want to make sure that they feel safe as well. I'm setting up with Council District 14 cleanups at the Colorado and Sierra Villa intersection. I know there's an encampment going out there. It's not that big right now, but we just want to make sure that it stays contained and we clean it up. And lastly, I'm doing traffic enforcement on the Eagle Rock corridor, Eagle Rock Boulevard corridor. This has been an uptick in traffic collisions. Luckily, no fatals, nothing like that, but we're trying to do our very best to keep everyone safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Antonio Hernandez for the San Pascual, Garbanza, and the upper northern part of Island Park. We ended up doing a cleanup at having 64 and Roble at the stairwell. I actually reached out to CD14. They were actually able to arrange the truck because it was very hard to get down. They actually took all the trash, pretty much cleared out for people to walk through. It was a walkway, one walkway. Foot beats at the WSS store, just some recent theft that I have been having there, and then also foot beats through the Super 8 food, so you guys might see me walking in and out of the aisles, just saying hello to people and just making our presence known actually at the stores. Also been reaching out to the schools lately, just reaching out to organize some sort of open houses that they may have, or some sort of career days that they may have, just for further events and for us to just come out and say hello to people. Also helping them out with their traffic concerns early in the mornings, and just make sure everybody stays safe walking to and from school.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Senior Officer Vargas, I'm the Senior Officer for Hunter Park. On July 18th, I had a comprehensive cleanup at 4679 North Figueroa Street. I was having a lot of issues there, but that's been taken care of. Thank you to PD1. Again, conducting an extra patrol for gang uptick in gang activity at Sycamore Park, which I conduct cookies there, and it seems to be helping out. I've been issuing a lot of citations for also drinking in public at the park. Also, there is a comprehensive cleanup September 11th at 5634 North Figueroa Street, behind the Highland Park Theater, our drugstore, the old Owl drugstore in that parking lot. And that's all I have.
Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Hector Ramirez. I'm the acting senior officer for East Hollywood. Recently I had a talk with the cop at Vermont and Prospect Starbucks. One of the main issues I received from a lot of business that there's a lot of loitering and shoplifting going up along the corridor of Vermont and Sunset, small businesses. So I've taken it upon myself, my free time I do a lot of foot feeds up and down the Vermont corridor. I've done foot feeds inside the Bonds, John's Market, where I do get a lot of reports of shoplifting going on. Unfortunately, they're not reporting it, but so I'm encouraging them, as well as the other businesses, to please report it. It helps us, helps them. And another thing is I had a couple of encampment cleanups, one on Alexandria and Sunset, right down the street from Alex Liebl's Armenian School. I had it cleaned up right before the school started last week. And another cleanup I had on Sunset and my esposa had a big encampment on side of private property lots, city lots. I worked with the owner along with CD13, and I also had lots to come out for the resources and had that place cleaned up. I actually had a traffic enforcement task force that myself, along with some of the other senior officers, were in plain clothes. We were working alongside Central Traffic Division promoters. We were trying to catch any people who were failing to yield to pedestrians. So we took it upon ourselves to walk up and down the crosswalk in plain clothes, and anybody who was in violation of that, of failing to yield, was getting stopped and cited. So that's something we encourage people to be aware of your surroundings when you're walking, and also we encourage people who are driving down the street to slow down. Make sure you clear the crosswalk before anybody goes down. And I've also, school's back in session, so I've been reaching out to all my schools in my area, and I've actually done a safety valet drop off at one of the schools in my area. So that's something I'm working on along with the other schools.
Thank you.
Oh, body for your slows, right? Hi, everybody. Gina Pailii. Been working with my community, Council District 1, Parks and Recs. We've been having some issues with large, dilapidated, abandoned RVs on Academy Road, Boylston, and Stadium Way. It took some time, but through the help of my community, we've been able to get some signage, no parking from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning, and it looks like it got approved by DOT, and I want to thank my community for backing me on this one, and it looks like that's going to be coming online very, very shortly. So thank you very much for everyone who assisted with me on that. Just like my partner's been visiting a lot of our schools, doing a lot of safety valets, trying to bring some comfort to a lot of the parents and students that are coming to school, and it's been very, very good. I know that the Community Relations Office is currently working on a holiday harvest fest, so I'll be reaching out to our council offices, hoping that you can donate some pumpkins for our kids. We do a really nice event in October, and please, I don't have all the specifics, but it will be in October, and I'll forward that information soon, but if we can get some pumpkin donations, we would be very happy for that. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for us, Cindy? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about you. What's bright lights?
Most important. Senior Officer Jay Ramirez, Silver Lake and Franklin Hills. been focusing mostly on public safety. There's been a lot of public safety issues within Silver Lake and Franklin Hills, a lot of burglaries and theft of motor vehicles. I've been getting uptick on emails where citizens and residents are reporting crimes. I've been encouraging everybody, please file a police report. That's very, very important. Another issue we've been having is parking. I understand the Department of Transportation has been, they've been very busy down in West Silver Lake mostly, and Riverside Drive. Those are my main focuses right now because we've had a lot of, the Department of Transportation is extremely busy and they're short on staff. So I do get a lot of those notices, and thank you for those that are reporting it. Public safety also at Silver Lake Library will be closed for remodeling till, I believe it's till December 18th of this year. So we've already had some issues there. Some homeless are starting to camp out, some loitering, trespassing. So I will be there tomorrow, try to get a trespass order on file. Right now, I'm just going out there trying to warn most of them. And the other issue that's been coming up is Mitchell Terrain Elementary. There's going to be some construction going on Sunset and Mitchell Terrain. So expect some big delays there because they're going to be blocking Sunset Boulevard. They're doing some construction with pipes and bus stops and things like that. So that's going to be closed for a while. So public safety, there's going to be an increase in extra patrols just to keep the kids safe and hopefully people that stop speed. That's all I have for now.
Thank you. Just to keep in mind, folks, our senior lead officers do stay to answer any questions. So by all means, after the meeting, if you have any questions for them, please feel free to ask them. So we're going to move on to the agenda item. Normally I would ask for the crime stats, but our new captain, he needs to look at some of the issues that we raised here in this meeting and look at the crime stats as well as get familiar with the crime stats for our specific areas of the Northeast. So if that's okay with the CPAB members and the community members present, I'd like to table, if you don't mind, Captain?
No.
Table the...
No, I'm fine with it.
It's your decision, sir.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I'd like to table that if that's okay. We're all
Fine.
Okay, great. So moving on to the agenda, new business, we'll go through this very quickly. I'm not going to ask any CPAB members to have any comments on non-agenda items, and I will entertain a guest or two for non-agenda items. So I'll open it up real quickly for a minute or two. Anybody? Go ahead, Thomas. A minute?
Yes, Tom Atkins here. Just real short and quick brief. If we could do we have anybody from the mayor's office to begin with?
We have a problem with our 311 app. We have bulky items that's been sitting out there in the street for 2 weeks. I had the Consummate's 14th district said that they would call 311 and they have not gotten back to me. Our streets are terrible. And this is how fires get started, by having mattresses, large bulky items out there. So if they could please get somebody out there to get this stuff done.
Thank you, Thomas. Second. Go ahead, my dear.
Hi, Officer Ramirez asked me to come and share what happened at our community this past summer. It's a little more than a minute, so I'm just going to try to be fast.
We can listen quickly.
Oh, okay. This summer, my neighborhood was forced to endure serious public safety failure. A man with multiple arrests and a confirmed status as a registered sex offender lived unsheltered on our block for weeks. LAPD acknowledged he was dangerous, CD4 acknowledged he was dangerous, yet nobody could act. While our senior lead officer did what he could, I had to uncover who this person was, what his record was, because no industry was coordinating or providing answers. What I discovered was alarming. Missed firearm relinquished hearings, a failure to update his sex offender registration, and clear parole violation. Yet despite these flags, he remained on our street unchecked. Residents were left without clarity, without protection, and with the message that nothing could be done until another crime occurred. This is the gap that I would like to raise tonight. When someone is on parole and living unsheltered, how do we make sure parole officers are notified and engaged? Right now, it feels like the city, LAPD, CD4 are powerless until another harm occurs. This is not prevention, this is reaction. I am asking for coordination between all of these offices and the state parole division. residents should not have to investigate parole records or live in fear while the system waits for another crime. Public safety must include prevention, and prevention requires treating parole violations as urgent response, not overlooking them until it's too late. If residents are forced to fill in the gaps, our system is broken, and it's on all of us to fix it. Thank you for your time and commitment to keeping our neighbors.
Thank you for very well done. Thank you very much. So CD4, of course, is not here. But definitely, if any of the senior officers or captain would like to speak on that matter real quickly, or we can talk to them after the meeting.
I brought copies if anybody wants
Sweet.
it with my...
They'll be here to talk with you about that issue as well if you'd like to bring it up. One last comment, sir?
Yeah, Chris Sadler, Atwater Village Neighborhood Council.
Welcome again.
Thank you. Is there any talk of updating and upgrading our 911 system? The other day I called and I was on hold for a half hour and I watched a situation go from assault to battery to just walked on off. So,
let me just say, from an hour to a half hour was pretty damn good, but.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll let the captain.
And actually, this is the second time I was in that situation. The first time being a year ago when there was a guy who was wanted for sexual assault and breaking and entering. I saw him on the street, couldn't get through. Eventually, he was picked up 4 days later, breaking into another house. So it's
unfortunately, and I hate to say it again. I mean, you guys probably heard everybody's short-staffed. We can't hire enough 911 operators, right? We have openings. We're trying to hire. It's a staffing issue, and we're trying to update our 911 system.
Yeah, I know they're using AI in some cities now to at least put you to the right department quickly.
And again, you know, it's about funding and getting the best, you know, and I'm not going to speak for the 911, because I don't know everything about what technology they're looking at and everything, but they are trying to upgrade, and we're trying to hire as fast as possible. Right now, that you know, we have roughly that division is about 400, and it's a huge division, but we don't have enough, and the calls are unfortunately. You know, I'll make sure that I address your concerns with the captain there and with the chief regarding that. But you ain't the first one to complain, and we hear it way too often. And you know, but unfortunately, that's the system we have right now.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Just bear with us. Okay, folks, we're going to move on with the agenda. It's almost 7:30. You know I like to get out of here by 7. I'm at 7:30. So we're going to 7 o'clock. You better believe it.
Sorry, just one comment.
Oh, yes, sir.
So Amigos Constant on the Silver Lake Neighborhood Council.
Yes, sir.
We are restarting the transportation committee, and so I just want to come here and invite people in the Silver Lake area to send us your complaints about traffic, anything having to do with transportation, whether it be the sidewalks, the stairways, anything like that, so we can put them on the agenda. And I'm hoping to get some of the police officers there as well. I've talked to them. And so, thanks very much.
No, thank you, Eagles. Nice to see you again. Where have you been in the last couple of meetings?
At work.
Okay. It is what it is. Moving on. So, you already heard about any upcoming events with the city officers. We're going to go ahead and pass on that. And whatever I receive, I always make sure that I distribute, so you all know that. Agenda items, I still have to meet with the captain and the Crows. This is the captain's first CPAB meeting for Northeast, so we have to kind of go over what their concerns are with regard to CPAB and what we can also add on the agenda. There was an item that was tabled tonight that will be brought back up. So that will be brought back up for discussion and or take action. So just keep that in mind. And then lastly on the agenda, we need to talk about any upcoming events that CPAB might want to be involved in. Okay, so that's basically it. Other than that, our next meeting is on Thursday, September the 25th. Any comments, questions, or remarks before I entertain a motion to adjourn? Can I get someone to entertain a motion to adjourn? Thank you, Duncan. Can I get a second? Second. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Young. All in favor? Unanimous? Thank you so much. And it is 7:30.
See how quick Janet leaves. observing. She can't even get up. She literally can barely get up. The safe pointer. Safe pointer, the safe pointer Janet, safe pointing any police he can. And also the other board. Sorry, the police officer came to talk to me to let me know there's definitely no association, even if they're sitting next to each other or anything. So yeah, wow. Hold on, I'm gonna fill in. So we have majority of the room here. Sorry, I just want to keep an eye on the one hiding. She's literally hiding. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna get her from this, go from this end. She'll keep hiding behind people. She's so uncomfortable. Right there. Who are you trying to say point, Janet? She's going to the captain. What do you guys think? Should I stick around? Should I have a little conversation with her? I'll go out and speak to audit. I was just keeping an eye on, just seeing who's being safe pointed.
We call Hey, you want to go over? I feel like I'm in some people.
is from a CPAB. The lady's doing a really good job about walking the street over.
She thought I wasn't watching again. She just looked away.
I walk by the private dog, so I go around and push on If I go by the front,
Audit's there talking to the police. She knows I'm filming her. She keeps trying to think about leaving. Literally. So she just went in the back door. Employees only. That's where she just went. Employees only. We'll see. Okay. What are you? Hey. Yeah. I've met you before. I probably wasn't in the best state. I was probably pissed. Okay, good. I was like, you fucking wake up and do your fucking research. Yeah. And that has slowed. Yeah, it probably won't slow down until you wake the fuck up and do your fucking research. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. But now we're, yeah. Okay.
He's helping out. So, would any of them be willing to like, what do you think?
I think so, but like, we're going to
They don't have to tell me who they are. What the people want to.
These are like the people who work in the university. People who they're just trying to cut through. These are not like protesters. Yeah. You can put
So we were, it was just me and one other person, and obviously they were at the end of their event, and I knew, so I came around 8:30, 9 o'clock, waiting for that 10 o'clock, whatever. As I'm going, a neighbor comes with their dog, and he's like, oh yeah, we appreciate what you guys are doing, da-da-da. He then goes and to walk his dog on the sidewalk, and the 3 security guards that were hired came up to him, and the big guy, who's the most immature, like so loose, he just seems like so fucking not right to be a security guard, goes up and runs the guy up with the dog who lives in the neighborhood. But because he spoke to me, he assumed he was a protester or something. And he's a neighbor, he was with his dog, and he pulls out and shakes his spray, and says, I'm gonna spray you if you don't go back.
It was just a neighbor.
And the neighbor was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And walked away. I have it all on film. But that shit's insane.
No, there's no choice. It is permanent.
Yeah, I'm like, didn't they just say it takes an hour? Janet snuck out the back, guys. Catherine Olson, Janet Whelan is on the CPAP's board. By the way, it's a public meeting.
No, ma'am. I just didn't want to be in a picture.
But you weren't. I was live streaming what the guy was saying. I was zoomed in on him, and you were like, "Get me off," and I was like, "You're not even on the camera."
I didn't care what you were doing, just not me.
But it wasn't on you.
Okay.
It was zoomed in on the guy talking. But you're in a public meeting that's being filmed and recorded.
I was just saying. It's just me personally.
Okay, I was just letting you know. Okay,
okay,
good. Oh, good.
I don't want to be on camera. I don't like.
Okay, but it's also, I understand that, but it's also a public thing, and I want everybody filmed. So we have a mixture here where we have to be balanced. But I understand. Thank you. The girl tried to be nice. I said, nope, you're in public. You're in public. All right, so Janet Whelan is still hiding, and the employees only. Guys, I kind of need a... I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab something out of the car. I'll be right back. He's heard about me. Oh my God, that's so funny. So guys, I keep, I need to go have a little puffy of my vape. I haven't smoked all day long, literally. Wow, guys, I've done so much today. Wow. And I really can't talk about the meeting that I had for this meeting, the CPAP's meeting. We definitely have specific officers working on this, on any cases of Scientology. There's very much specific people, and we're going to keep that on the low because obviously the LAPD is in. There are members of LAPD that have been safe pointed and on CPAP's board and all of that by Scientology. And so it feels really good. Oh man, I can't tell you anything other than it feels really good. The information that we're giving them, they're totally getting it. They're totally understanding the laws. They're totally understanding every violation of child abuse, neglect, keeping, people indenture, keeping them, where did I put my vape, guys? Hold on, let me get it. But basically every aspect of my personal childhood, I'm able to report. And that means all aspects, all the things I just said. We'll go over this. I'll pretty much, I need to do a live stream anyways, about the detailed schedule of my life in Clearwater and just the basic daily schedule of my life in Clearwater and my daily schedule of my life as a child in the compound at the Int Ranch. So those are, yeah, I might do a live stream tonight even, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I might go protest blue tonight. I don't know. We'll see what I'm doing after this. But I do need to break down basically just the daily schedule, what a day was at the ranch, the average day, and what the average day at Clearwater, all of that. So I'm so pumped. Freaking chat, you've helped me. You've literally helped me. We have solid people. We're documenting. We're in the middle of literally making this shit happen, guys. It's so important. I didn't even realize how because I have such low expectations for actually legal justice and shit happening for all, and so right now I'm feeling very good about this, and it is very good, and I can't say much other than that I feel confident to be able to help any ex-Scientologist, any ex-Sea Org member as a minor, any of that in Los Angeles at the Int Ranch, Pack Ranch. If you're wanting to tell your story like I am, please email me directly. I will help you and I will show you. It's way easier and it's so fucking healing to be able to do this. Like super healing. And I feel like this is actually the therapy that ex-Scientology kids need. They need this to be able to go in and report and say their exact crimes. And there's a list of all the different crimes. Thank you, Mona and Audit and fucking everybody. But there's exact crimes that you can be like, oh, okay. So when they locked me in the closet or they forced me to do auditing and they told sec checking and they said I couldn't leave for 10 hours of the day and they had me locked up and only had somebody watching me 24 hours a day. All of that is it's all crimes. It's all complete crimes. So it's a lot. I can't even begin to download everything right now. So let me grab my vape and then I'm going to run in and say, go see Audit and just make sure she's all good. I need a smoke of a puffy weed. Woo. And oh, she has this tea. I have this yummy tea that I got her. Okay, let's see. That would be so annoying if I didn't even bring my vape. Okay, good, I did. Oh my God, I was gonna cry. Okay, Audit didn't finish her coconut water, so I don't even know why I'm gonna go and give her another tea, but I should bring it anyways. Okay. Yeah, it's super, super important. All dirty laundry comes clean. Justice will prevail. Freaking literally. Thank you, Angel. You're such a good supporter. Always being so good. It's amazing, guys. So much. Look at my big pimple. Enjoy that with me, too. Okay. I guess I shouldn't smoke my vape in the police station. Did you guys see a bunch of Janet's side eye when I was zooming in on her? She didn't like that. All right. I feel like I can leave my bag here. Oh, this is Audit's little bag. Oops, sorry. Whoops. Okay. Okay, here we go. Lock. Oh, I thought that was Janet for a second, but it's not. Good call on getting the mayor's office attention when they aren't moving that shit.
Oh yeah,
It's the way you got to do it.
You got CD14.
Yeah.
I deal with that mayor, and then she knows who I am too. So I got a surprise for them.
Oh, good. That's like this is how we we have to do it. Unless you really care about something, you just break it all the way down to the correct people, then nothing's gonna get done.
So I said, you know, she said, do me a favor. Have you tried getting it? She says, you want me to see it? I'll show you the picture. It already went to CD 14 already. I came to CD 14. Now it's in your hands. I start from low.
Yep, and go up. Yep, that's what I do. Who's gonna actually take care of this? I like it. What's your name?
My name's Tom.
Tom, I'm Lara.
Lara, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I said, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, he seems like a cool guy. He seems like he knows what he's doing. And they know him at the board, so I was like, what's your name, sir? Okay. Okay, we got, look, Audit's still talking to them. I knew it. I was like, I have time to go smoke my vape. And clearly Janet doesn't want to leave out these doors. She probably has her private exit in the back. What?
These are your clothes. And I was talking about how
I know we got to get in cool. We got to handle our. We got to handle our.
You got to patch up. She has to protest. I have to protest.
I got to do what I got to do.
I will see you ladies
soon.
Nice so maybe you could do it. Maybe he can work with me.
Wait, what?
He's your new platoon.
We'll see. We'll see.
But she's in here.
We got to work together. It's got to work on both sides. Can't just be one opinionated side.
They want to be able to talk to the neighbor if he's willing to talk to them about.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He was so distraught and like, what the hell? He was like, look, I know they're weird and have their things, but he just couldn't believe. He was like, I walk through here all the fucking time, and that was the reaction.
That could have hurt your dog. That's all.
Yeah, and this guy's nuts. He's not a cop. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a fucking wannabe. Those are the scary ones.
I hope you subscribe.
That's so funny. Same with me, then you'll know every time I'm live. This is my channel right now. We're live. Ready?
What's your name?
Look at this. The whole world's watching this. So this is our guys. This is our guys for helping out, making things fair between Scientology's crap and civilian rights. But yeah, this is the channel.
Yeah, hand out my information, okay?
How do you show my actual channel?
You can just tell me.
But I wanted you to see my logo thing so you know. Here, chat, hold up. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I wanted to meet him. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Honestly, chat thanks you, too. They're here with me every time I protest.
Got it.
So this is anytime, anything we have evidence, it's all being filmed. All the.
Okay. Well,
thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Cool. Thanks. Hi, nice to meet you.
Too brutal for you for your first time.
Excuse me, I loved it, and I was like, I live stream, and I want my everybody's learning my story and everything as I go, and I was like, guys, this is my first boom, and I was like, oh, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Chat was like, yeah, like somebody was taking too long, and chat was like, come on, and then boom, you're like, hey, so, yep, we're all on board with you, nobody's attacking you, and so what is the thing you're trying to get at?
Because again,
you got to just take the trauma away and boom.
Understand is that we're not trying to create a conflict for you. We want resolution.
Yes, me freaking too, period. Whether we disagree or not, how do we resolve it so we're happy?
How do we get from this, from point A to point B instead of
he always does. He's great.
I love, so
now be nice.
Someday, I know there's an open spot, and I would like to also join that. Nice. I'm a born and raised LA native, and I have an inside cult story that whatever, but that's just the way it is. And I'm like, there's no reason now that I'm out of the cult and doing my thing, I can't literally also now be that member. Yes, I love how you push it through.
For you because I was like, My girl's not here. What's going on? I know she knows when we have these meetings. So, take care, ladies.
Thank you so much. So cool. Good job, Audit. Good job. Everybody give hearts for Audit. Yeah. She was here with me freaking basically almost all day. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it's been pretty
We've
much.
been here since 1.
Yeah, it's been kind of guys.
And I told them we meet with people, and I told them I'm not going to say who I'm talking to or anything about it anymore. For the safety for future people coming to tell their stories, there's just nobody who knows. Lieutenant Austin hooked us up with whoever we needed to meet and do, and that's it. And that's where we go from there. So
Yeah, we're going to zip it, but thank you. And this is
very
you finally
cool.
get to see us.
Did you guys? Did you see? I kept zooming in on Janet. And did you see when she went through the employees only exit? She saw me filming. I zoomed in on her when she kept looking to see if I was standing by there. I was like, nope. Oh, sorry guys. I was like, nope. Zooming in, like I'm here. You know.
She went up and hugged the salon right away. I'm like,
Right away. I told chat. Oh, look at her safe pointing. You went, and I was like. Right away. Good. Did you see that? See, chat? That's why I was like, I'm going to see who she's hugging, and then I'm going to go talk to these police officers. That's why I was backed off a little. But that's why I was like backing up a little. I'm like, well, it's got to be fair on both sides. I kind of saw you just talking to Janet, all coochie. So it's just like, cool, I'll come right behind you, Janet, and erase all your work. It's so good.
They're not going to just come here by themselves and do all this.
It's a little, do you want that? Tea, or are you done? Okay, good. So you have your child X book in here. Hold on.
I might need
And
that.
then do you want the guava tea?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, let me put it in here because
Yeah.
I got to go to ladies' room first. I'll put that in here too.
But have a sip of it.
She's like a good mother.
Yeah, guys. I'm not leaving until, and when's your bus and all of that?
I think I have it. I want to go pee real quick.
I know.
I think it comes like in 20 minutes.
It's so much, guys.
I'm so proud of you. You got to be so proud
Here,
of
talk
her.
to Audit for a
Okay.
bit, guys.
Sorry, guys. Oh, I feel weird having it facing me.
No,
but
because you're talking. It's like you're on a live stream and you get to see all the comments.
I never do. I always have it like
Here,
this,
I'll
you know.
go with you, so
Thank
it's
you.
easier. Okay, go.
See, I'm so proud of her, but she's been so strong. She's just growing, and even at the meetings, like she's not like at first she'd be like, I have to work through the PTSD at the meetings, but now she's so strong. You should have heard her at the disability meeting. Oh my gosh, like this girl's like she's slaying it. But
I did good. I'm getting stronger because the trauma and the fear is going away. It's not that I don't feel it, or it's just that
you're pushing through it.
I'm addressing it, and so.
But she's getting it because she can say it in ways that I can't. Like I can advocate for her and for any of them all day long, but they need to hear from her, and so they are, and so it's great. Hi guys. Oh, hi Amy and Gina and YRB.
Yeah,
oh,
we got a good chat.
Gen X,
Chat's
Fat Grandmona. Oh man, I love these people.
And for all you lurkers, I love you whether you like it or not.
Yep. Yeah,
I
we don't
love
hate
you.
no one.
I mixed my 2 songs. I love you no matter what you do. And I'm so suppressive, whether you like it or
Angel.
not. You're so
Haggis.
suppressive.
Oh my gosh, you got a good. Yeah, I didn't go
You
on
put
live.
yourself in the box.
I wanted to stay in the zone. So it's like, oh my gosh, you guys are amazing.
Angel's been here since the
Hi,
beginning.
Angel. Oh wow.
Angel's been
Love
around
you
for
guys.
so long.
Yeah, we love you guys, and yeah, we're grateful. So we're getting a lot done. Is that we can't
Yes.
talk about things.
We
because-
want to, you know,
yeah, we
my
do.
my crazy ass.
And it's gonna be hard to keep her
in
shut
my
up, but we have to.
maturity, I'm literally like, It's I
it's too important.
I will get a better hand by
Yes.
dealing this
Because we don't
correctly.
want that, right? Because otherwise they will. we
And
don't- yeah.
literally something happened even during, I'm just going to say this tiny thing, during it, that was literally a huge piece of evidence while we were in
Hey,
the
Sally.
meeting. I got a phone call from somebody that, anyways, it was
Yeah, we
epic.
don't want them
and
to
the
know.
evidence is epic.
They watch.
And the police heard it, and it was all recorded while it happened. So that was, I can't even. So yeah, I really can't. I can't even tell you because I can't, but fucking wow. I'm literally hate to say this over and over again, like a whatever beating drum, but it is a beating drum. Learning and loving. Like in the end, like the more I can ask myself, like, hey, Lara, is that something I ask myself this all the time. Do I need to address this? Is this something I could look at and like reflect on and be better? These are those moments where when I do that, I'm clear. I'm like, I think straight. I can tell the police officer, I can see exactly what they're not getting, what they're not hearing. I can see where, I could almost see what questions they're about to ask and just answer it. But, you know, it was just wild. And it feels really good that I'm not doing this just for me. In fact, I barely think of myself when I'm doing this. I think my adrenaline just goes to, oh my God, I'm not going to convey it right? So the fact that we did do that today, thank you, Audit, for just,
anytime.
like I said, holding my hand when I need it. She wasn't holding my hand physically.
Not literally, but right, it's just figuratively.
But if I needed her to, she would have.
Right, and it's just
but it wasn't like that. But yeah, it's just really solid and great. And
yeah, it's next steps. It's been a long time in the works, you know. It had to get we had to just get it the right way, and we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, we're pushing forward, guys. It's going to just be more stuff. I have to go to the ladies' room.
Okay,
so
yeah, I'm taking over, guys.
Take over.
Okay, so
Can I put this in here just for a sec?
yeah, 100%. And then, do you want me to hold anything else? I'm just going to sit over here. I'll sit right here in case some, you know, safe pointers happen to walk out. Just kidding. I'll be right here, okay? Okay. What's that? I think she'll open it once you just move the doorknob a little bit. Okay. Here, I'm going to sit on this side, actually, in case. I'll sit here so that the reception desk of the police station isn't in the back in my live stream. So, yeah, guys. Wow. It's just like all I can say is that I'm proud for taking each step and thinking that every time I'm gonna like do something, I'm like, ugh, why am I doing this? This seems useless. Now I know it's actually not. And every time I push forward and just said, well, let's see what happens when you do a few more of these useless things. I don't know, it just feels like it's turned into, now I'm starting to see that it's turning into something a lot stronger and a lot more easier for other children and other ex-Scientologists. When they come to do this, it's going to be so much easier for them. And I know that all of my friends and ex-Scientology friends and friends that I'm currently maybe not talking to at the moment that were born and raised in this cult in any way, shape, or form, whether they were in the Sea Org or just outside cadets, I know that what I'm doing and what they're doing is so helpful. I can see the bigger picture, and all, like Valerie Haney being in her case, just everybody doing the things that through all of this crap that all of the stuff we've all been through over the last year, I feel like everybody doing the things that they're feeling is what's going to help their inner child, what's going to fight legally for them, is going to help the people that aren't strong enough, even right now, to speak out about it, to actually be able to do it. Because there will be a path where it'll be easy, it'll be very clear, because it's already been all done through one perspective. So it's like the language, y'all know the language of Scientology alone takes at least a good 24 hours to like compute and understand and hold. I loved your speech and everything. You seem like such a real valuable community.
Thank you. I appreciate you
You're
guys. Thank you
full
for
of
coming.
heart.
I appreciate
Yeah.
you guys.
Thank you. So sweet. Okay, I'm stealing a sip. Anyway, so it's super important. And oh my God, like even Kat Olson, I cannot wait to tell you about stuff, like things that you can actually you can literally, okay, yeah, I'll tell you privately, but
They'll reach out to you. Yeah, and if it's in somebody's desk, then
I don't drink caffeine, guys. Woo! I can taste the caffeine in this.
a sign that means it's just still kind of floating around, you're waiting to get to it. Yeah. So, but
That's all, I just need a little sip.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so dry and scrubby. I've just been like police and paperwork and printing all day long. Anyways, hi Mark, thank you, love you too. Pet Foxy for me tonight. She's gonna get the best hugs and loves. I mean, I always give her them, but I'm gonna be like, I feel so good, Foxy, I did it. Proud SP. Not gonna change that. People are like, oh, I love your Halloween nails. I'm like, no. No. Oh, let me tell you. Yeah, I'm still decompressing, kind of. And obviously, we're still in the police station, so. It is. It is your division, Audit LA. Audit's just coming out of her private, this is her living room. Upstairs is her offices. This is her living room. The police station lobby, Northeast Police Station.
Yeah, I was like, I know all, I'm getting to know all these, like, because they switch, you know, now they have a new captain, but I'm like, you know, I know you guys more than I know my own.
And that's so cool. Honestly, it's like sometimes maybe I don't need, I know this is going to sound fucked up. Hey, oh, it's on me. But also good job on, I love your, do you need, I was going to ask you, do you need help? Do you need any donations here? I heard the whole, he was talking about an art room or something here.
So we have kids that are like, unfortunately victims or their family members were domestic violence and we have to take them into protective custody.
Right.
We fight them. So we give them toys and we're not going to take away from them. You know, they're there so they can stay entertained while we do the report and find something for them.
Yeah.
So we're running low, so we're looking for blankets, nothing that they could choke on. Like, so if we bring a little one, nothing they could put in their ear, nose, or mouth, or stuff like that.
What age level?
Anywhere from, I mean, we get infants, but I mean, blankets,
and where do we donate
just
it?
Right here. It's
really?
right here.
We just bring them in?
Yeah.
And do they have to be brand new?
Yes, we can't, you can't give them used stuff.
Okay, so they should be sealed or possibly like absolutely.
And if you want to put your name, we'll do a little thing on the wall, donated by so-and-so.
Oh my God, I love that.
Or you can put anonymous, whatever you want.
Or in
and then also, this is our library kit, like, you know, your parents come in.
That's the library?
Yeah, but like I said, the kids, they'll grab books, rightfully so, they'll want to keep them, we're not going to tell them no.
Right. And so you can give away books in here for kids and stuff? That's so cool.
We need to give
That's very cool. I'm going to do that.
I mean, you got BF&B'd or they broke into your house and came in to do a report.
At least they have an area that's playful and it doesn't sound, that's so good.
We need to help out. And so what else, toys you're saying? Like,
toys, blankets, and then books, just stuff like that. You know, whatever your heart wants. You know.
All right, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it in honor of Phil Anderson.
And the kids at the Int Ranch and everybody. That's so cool. Thank you so much. And so everything should be sealed new.
Yes.
And for infant kids. And it's for the idea if they're doing a report or the LAPD have to take custody or something of the child, they want to make them still feel very comfortable in the environment that they're in while they're going through all that.
And then we have some kids that, you know, they have, you know, they're born they need like the autism. They need the comfort, that weighted blankets, stuff like that too. So
we should get like our on the wish list and then need to bring it in the next meeting or whenever.
So you know they're in a scary situation. They might
or like a little fidget.
Yeah, fidget stuff like that. Just nothing they could choke on because it's going to be a room. It's a little room that we have. Well, it's not a little. It's a room that we have, and they're in there next to our report, and we watch them while we complete our reports, and we'll talk to them, and they'll come and play with us or stuff like that. But nothing that, you know, they can sneak in and eat, choke on. We don't want to, so
cool.
Just important info. Thank you guys.
So cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So cool. That's so cool. Yeah, and that's just a fun thing.
We'll go into maybe next month's meeting.
I mean, I have a lot going on, but yeah, I love that. I know that I can even bring, anybody can come anytime to the Northeast, Hollywood, Northeast Division, Police Station, Community Center, and you can drop it off in the lobby or bring it here. That's so cool. I didn't know that. That's so cool.
I forget what program is it. for the certain programs that goes directly to that.
Yeah, I love that. I just love that, yeah. I like seeing both sides of the LAPD, even if, you know,
Yeah,
I mean, all sides. I should not, there's not both sides. I should just say.
They want to help the kids because it's hard on them. They see the victims and stuff, so I see a lot of kindness. That's why they like to do, that's why, as much as we don't want to see them going to Celebrity Center or singing for Christmas, they're doing it in their mind. This is going to help generate gifts for kids. So when you look at it from their point of view, it may not be that like White is doing it because he loves Scientology. It could be like, well, this is how they're going to raise a lot of stuff for kids. So we had to kind of give maybe some benefit of the doubt sometimes, not all the times, maybe not with him, but you know what I mean? But try to keep a little bit of a...
Let them know what they're in and see how long
and
they
try to
need
educate
sit in
them.
it for.
Right.
After telling, I feel like it's a good idea to tell people, to give people benefit of the doubt and not just like for 5 minutes, but like, okay, well, we'll see how things...
Like say if somebody wants to drop it off or they want to send a mail something here, like what, with the attention, like what division or, I mean,
what is it?
Donation to the safety room or your library.
Safety room or library, okay.
And then just make it attention to the senior leads office.
It's senior leads office.
No, Crow's the kids, like our reach for kids.
Okay.
Senior lead is us,
Just a small
we're the
office.
community liaisons.
Cool.
Okay, so small
Awesome.
office. Okay,
Thank
I'll
you,
we'll
guys.
put out like a post.
That's super
we
cool.
wanna help do that. We wanna do that.
Yeah, and I thank you so much. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Nope, I don't. Thank
Perfect.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Good
See
to
you out there. I'll
nice
get a cup
to
of
meet
coffee
you.
with you if you're out there on the streets.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't drink coffee.
I do. I do. You can have it, no, I'll have the coffee.
And I'll get the donuts.
Coffee with the cop.
Bye, thank you.
See you too.
Okay, so do you want to call your bus?
Oh, no, I just have to go out there and wait.
Oh, and it really does come every like 20 minutes or something? Okay, all your drinks are in here and I gave you that extra tea. Oh, you don't like lemon, so I'm going to take that. I'll sneak it in case some morning I want some.
Yeah, I like lemon. I mean, no, I like lemon. It's just I don't like lemon. Is it tea or lemonade? But you can have it.
It's, no. It's,
If it's tea with lemon, that's fine.
that's what it is. So that's why I got it. Okay,
sorry.
good. No, and I don't drink caffeine, so that's perfect. Maybe you didn't want to think about liquids when you need a pee.
Yes, I wasn't really paying attention about it.
Okay, wait, do you have everything else? Where's your bag and everything? You have that right there. Was that the only other bag you had? That's it?
Yeah, just that one.
Okay, that's it. Okay, good job.
Exciting stuff.
Whew.
Just keep on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
It's the first time I've ever seen her not in goldenrod, I think. I think it's the first time.
It's because I got the nails.
There you go.
What else is goldenrod?
Because I'm like, wait a minit.
Well, and I didn't want. I didn't want the goldenrod to. If for some reason I was crying or something.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to distract. Yeah.
She did so good.
And I was like, look at me. I reminded myself I'm a rocker.
That's
I'm a
right.
rock star, and to just go in like a dark
Everyone
star.
was very kind, even at everyone was kind and nice.
Yeah, we're going down here. Yeah, I'm definitely.
Because even Hernandez one is here.
Dude,
was
that
different
guy,
than over there.
that guy is really drunk. He just walked across the street.
Just got hit by a car.
Wait, I think he just.
Okay,
Okay, good. He didn't do anything. That guy just walked by the bus.
what the heck?
Okay, weirdo. He just started. Oh, now he's yelling at the guy at the bus stop. Wait, is this your bus? No, Glendale. 93 Galleria. No. What bus? You're on 94.
The one that just went.
Oh, really?
I don't want to
Okay. Yeah. But be careful because there's a drunk guy over there. But there's a drunk guy. Well, that was the 33, and then that's the 93.
There's like a 90. Yeah, close to the station.
But be careful on it because the guy's still standing there
But mine's it's
arguing
right here.
with the
I'll
bus.
be over here.
Yeah, okay, let's go over here.
I don't want to keep you. I don't want to make sure
No. You're not keeping me. You literally, I wouldn't have come here and done all this if you weren't here. Like, that's the truth. I need somebody, and you're somebody I know that I'm okay with my heart being by during all this. So I thank you. I literally thank you. We did this together, and really, this is what really, when they say community, if this is what community is, where this is what it means when, like, why are we both doing this? Why are we both
want the victims? We're
and
here to
because
end
as humans we don't there's feelings that we as humans do not agree with. Like we all say this, we all feel a certain way about children getting abused or being forced to do things or being hit or elderly getting, you know, like, so I think there's just
it's become my life mission. It's like yeah, because it's yours, and between you and Serge, you know, like when down there, it's like that became my life mission, and so it's like, and it's a long game, you know. It's not like something that's overnight. It's a long game. Look how long it took us to get to where we are now.
Yeah.
And there's things that people just don't see because we can't show it. You know, you just can't see and show everything because then why tip your hand to people who want to know? You know what I mean? To that, so you can't. So even if people think that nothing's going on, it's not true. There's a lot going on, and just a lot of it can't be seen. A little of it's being seen, little by little.
Yeah.
And the more it will come to light, more you know, as time goes by. But you got to be strategic in how you know, because they're watching. They watch everything, all of it. So
yeah, they do watch it all. Period.
So you have to be patient with us as we can't, you know, because we would love to just go and tell all, but we can't.
Yeah.
But that's to protect the integrity of what we're doing and to hopefully have the best results, because that's really all we want, right? Is the best results. You need a charger?
Yeah, my phone's about to die, and I'm at 1%. I just realized, guys.
I have a charger.
But I didn't want you to stress about pulling out your whole bag. And I was
right here.
If you guys die, you die, okay? If you die on me, then you die on me.
Do I not have it?
It's okay. If they die, they die. Either way, I'll wait here with audit. If you guys do die, or if the phone dies, if chat dies.
Oh my gosh!
Then,
here it is.
Oh, good.
I don't
okay.
know. Does this one fit,
maybe you're
or
gonna.
Is it
it's
an
gonna.
Apple, or is it,
it's a bigger cord.
See if this one, or this
yes.
one.
Hold on. Let's see before. I thought it was gonna die, guys. Maybe we can make it. Can you push that up? That nub. Yeah. Bam.
Did that work?
Did it do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's charging. Look at that. We saved the day.
Help each other.
Community.
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 We get her done.
Oh my God, guys.
Very good about today.
I was going to say, look at the moon, but it probably looks like, it just looks like a light in the sky.
I know.
It's so cute. It looks like a
in
clean, crisp fingernail or something. Right?
Yeah, it looks good.
Here, I wonder if I switch it. Hold on.
It was hot, and I'm like, I'll need a jacket tonight, but it feels good.
No, it's like, look at that moon. It has like a shining glow coming out of it. Isn't that pretty, guys?
Say hi to the man on it.
Yeah. I always see the face.
Janet was like, she seemed stunned that you were here.
Oh, she knew.
She's
and
used to me being here,
wait till I rewind the stream and show you on it, or maybe you'll watch. Watch. Yeah, turn back and watch this. I kept going to zoom in on her, and she would lean forward. She knew. And then when somebody would talk, I would turn this way, and I would go like to the left, so that it was she had to be looking, and she turned her face. She would look her forward. Yeah. Chat knew exactly what I was doing.
We'll rescue you. We will rescue you. We don't hate anyone. We'll be happy to get you
Yeah, because the point is, if Janet got out, then Janet would be able to, you know, tell us more current evidence of things. Look at this beautiful little thumbnail moon.
It's beautiful. So that was good. I mean, I know she gets, but it's in her best interest that we get her off the CPAB.
Literally, that's what's so crazy. It's like it's actually in her best interest.
Hello? I'm waiting. Let me call you when I'm in a few minutes.
Okay, chat. She's going to answer her phone call. 1 second. I'm going to mute. I kind of do want to do a late night, maybe in an hour or so, chat, just so you know. Late night audit blue, yeah. I'm gonna go. What time is it now? 8:20 exactly. I like going around there. If I do, maybe 9:30 or 10 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna mute. 1 second, guys.
Hello? But yeah, I'll be looking for you to go a lot of books. I think it's good. Like
Yeah, I think I'll just maybe do a sneaky little calm late.
They're not allowed to be on the street. If they're on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Tomorrow's public works too.
Oh yeah. Well, yes. Hey, tomorrow chat is public works. Yeah, everybody can call in. Remind them that they can. Whoops, sorry.
And they're going to be happy when they get more money for working on the public street. Now they're going to have, eventually, I'm going to keep pushing it.
Yeah. She's so funny. Audit is on it.
I'm going to give them money.
Okay, hold on.
But, yeah, let me know here.
Did this part of the bad break? I knew it. That's why. Here. Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, don't worry about it.
Here, it's like this, but it's on me. No, it's on me.
I'll hold it? Okay.
Yeah, just hold it like, oops.
Here? Uh-oh.
There.
Yeah, I just like cancel chat.
Okay, now let me tie this into a little knot. You
She's
better
the mom.
not.
She's my mommy.
You are beautiful. Thank you.
She is beautiful.
In the proper lighting. Just kidding. You know, the truth is we all look ugly somewhere, right? But in that same somewhere where we look ugly, somebody thinks we're gorgeously beautiful. So it's all about perceptions and moods and energies and feels.
Oh, thank you for that. She's becoming an amazing advocate. She's not just, yeah, she's
I'm
becoming
a bird and an advocate and a council member.
Yeah, you should.
I will. I am. Yeah. I'm on it. I mean, why not? Why not have a rocker born and raised in Los Angeles in this insanity of every... Yeah, why should Janet have a seat and not me? Me and Janet can sit together. I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah, tell me, you're not gonna
Chat, don't you think that would be fine?
Yeah. So, that'd be so funny.
I could show Janet how to put on her lipstick and stuff. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I mean...
We could probably share lipsticks.
Yeah. You could be like, here,
I could be like, Janet, I brought you a new color.
Right.
Love ya.
Yep.
This one's real expensive, Janet. You know I know where to get the good
Can't afford
lipsticks.
that on $47.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I want to rescue Janet. I told her, like, we don't hate Janet. Janet needs to be rescued like anyone else. And then she needs to answer for her crimes, and she needs to answer for, right?
Audit's talking.
It's like if she needs to answer, but yeah, we want to rescue Janet. They would hate that. Can you imagine if that happened? They would be so
Oh my God,
scared.
I'm so excited about everything that happened in the
me too.
meeting. Literally
Yes.
the phone call, just fucking
Everything.
breaking everything down, and how like just clear and understanding. And we won't tell you how many people were in the room, but it was more people involved than we even had imagined.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we're saying every aspect of this is actually being taken care of. It's fucking amazing. I'm fucking actually so much more inspired to be a part of the city and the community because of this fucking reason.
And look,
Literally.
you're the one who's like the inspiration doing it. Like it had to.
You mean you are?
No,
Well,
I'm just,
your knowledge and your continuance and making me follow through, see it through.
Yeah, and you did.
And I'm doing it, and I'm
doing it.
remembering, this is what I used to do when I would try to finish, like when I would clean houses and toilets and all this shit. When I would just be like, look, it's a shitty job, but just get it done.
get it done.
And then the end, it would be like, I would have it done so quick.
feel so
And,
good.
and I'd be like, I started teaching, well, Sea Org, obviously, and all that teaches that, but it's just interesting when you do something you didn't want to do and you're like, oh, I don't want to do it, fine. And then you just start doing it. There's something about actively just pushing past that. I hate that I'm doing. I literally was like, this is so annoying, calling Mona. Hello. I was like, I don't want to do this. And then I just, being able to say that I don't want to do it helped me. Just do it. Go through it. Yeah.
And so that means 10 o'clock a.m. We had to call Public Works.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning, Public Works.
No more indentured servitude wages on public
Amy M
property.
posts it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody
Thank you,
can talk
Amy, for
about
doing that.
everybody who knows that the Sea Org members make $47 a week and that they do it on city property and that they have the Sea Org members do the gardening and all of that on purpose so that security and Scientology feel, so that they feel that they are the owners of the neighborhood. They are the owners of the property around Scientology, which they are not. Thank you. So sweet. I love the bus driver. No, it wasn't. That was a different one. I looked. I made sure he was shorter. I literally opened that Diet Coke in the fridge, and I thought of him like, I gotta get him the Coke. I'm gonna meet. So we're next police commission meeting.
And then we'll have to go after. Right, it'll be probably the same time. He'll probably be on. Hopefully that day.
Yeah, I mean that's his bus. That's his schedule. That's his bus. He's used to that.
I got to get rid of this one because mine.
Oh my God!
It's fixed.
I thought you saw a cockroach. Look at my trigger. I'm literally because anytime somebody looks at the ground, I'm like, what?
It's just a leaf.
It's just a leaf. Leave me alone, cockroaches. So she's in a rental, and so you're getting. No, she didn't want to miss this meeting, so she got a rental.
I paid for the because I wasn't going to take any.
Amy M says I'll be posting and tagging tomorrow the agenda and Zoom link call, and we would love more voices. So a bunch of you, if you want, you could, when you call in and you click on the Zoom, just remember to unmute yourself when they say, hello, Sarah, blah, 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 or whatever. Whatever name you want to put in, you can also put in.
Teach them how to do it, because you know that.
So you just call in, you go on the Zoom link, and you join meeting, and it will automatically put you in, and then somebody, the operator kind of guy will say hi in the meeting. He's there in the hall in the meeting. And he says, hello, would you like to speak? Hi, Sarah, blah, blah, blah. Would you like to speak on this item or all items? And so and most of the time it's just general public comment. And so and that you get 1 whole minute. Guys, I know that sounds nerve wracking, but it's actually a lot of time if you stick it to one item and then wait the next time for the next minute. But anyways, pick a thing such as, do not allow Scientology these permits that are recruitment events that they use to get people into this indentured slave organization, but to not allow them to not let all access of the neighborhood and public and everybody access the event just as they're promoting it to be. That, and to not let indentured Sea Org members, slaves of the cult of Scientology that only get paid $47 a week, to be on any city public streets or sidewalks doing any work, or security guards trolling, or that's what they're really doing, is trolling the neighborhood, trolling the sidewalks, and telling the Sea Org members where to go and what to do. And tell them to stop. Public Works, basically Public Works, they're all about city, the sidewalks, the streets, water, power, things like that. So any issues, there's, you know, bring that street back to North Berendo Street. Call in and talk about North Berendo Street and not L. Ron Hubbard anyway, who's an unindicted fucking felon. And why would we have a street named after a cult organization that has abusing children and elderly on the daily? Why would that be called L. Ron Hubbard Way? Why not anything else having to do with Los Angeles? Or put it back to North Berendo Street? What the hell? Or I told Audit, I personally would be okay if they just changed the letter C, the letter R, Ron, to C. They can change it to L. Con Hubbard.
I like that.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think L. Con Hubbard would be an acceptable balance between Scientology and the city if we had to make some negotiation. Could we just change the letter L. Con Hubbard? Instead of L. Ron Hubbard Way, how about L. C. Ron Hubbard Way? I'm just kidding. You don't have to put any 1s in the chats or do any of that. I was just joking. I hate when people do, put a 1 in your chat. So stupid.
And put parking because there's like 3
No, it shouldn't be anything Hubbard, nothing. Put all the metro. Yeah, you can call in and say, let the city have their parking put parking meters back, rip up the bricks, keep a few to remember that you don't do this to indentured slaves and children in the cult.
Build like a memorial thing right there at the corner.
That say kids can't consent out of bricks. Something cool, something. Anyways, but basically put the road back, just like all of Los Angeles roads and practically half of America. Put the roads back, put it back to a public street and put meters on the sides and let... It is a public street. No. I have hawk vision. It is not. It is almost the one you need. No. No. Oh, he's just dropping off, I think. So anyways, yeah, I think you guys got the point. Oh, they are all putting 1s anyways because they agree. Yes, L. Con Hubbard Way.
I like your Bond's idea though of like get all the bricks.
Or L. Ron Hubbard Y.
That's a good one.
Why with a question mark? That's a fucking good one. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. What were you saying?
And we just keep pushing because,
yeah,
like even though it's been a year, it's okay. We have to do it until, and don't worry about being repetitive. That's what they need. They need to hear all the repetition because maybe when they're sick and tired of hearing it, they'll do something more. I mean, we've gotten progress, but
we're doing great, and it's awesome, and we need to keep saying.
To get it on the agenda to revoke the
Good night, Fat Grammy Loves. Thank you so much.
Love you,
we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
But what to get it on the agenda?
Yeah, to revoke the R permit.
Yes, the next thing you can also do is when you call in, you can ask to get the revoke the permit, the R permit for L. Ron Hubbard Way on the agenda, as Scientology is using it for their own benefits. They are not helping the city, and they are not showing the insurance that was part of their agreement to have that permit, to have the bricks on that road. And what they're doing is they're putting they have the bricks there so that outside cars, the city, anybody can't park there because they say, oh, well, the oil drips from the cars. And it ruins the bricks and it makes it look bad. So that's how they got it, so that nobody could park on there. They kept the bricks there, and then eventually, from my knowledge, they painted those sidewalks red without the city permission, and it's not city paint. So the meters need to go back in. The city meters need to go back on L. Con Hubbard Way. So tomorrow you can Audit likes L. Ron Hubbard Y. L. Con Hubbard Y. L. Con Hubbard, why did you do this? So yeah, I go to Amy M's. She's in our chat right now. and audit LA.
Amy, because I used to have to do it every week.
Yeah, and
It
audit
just takes a
forgets
burden off
sometimes,
me.
and now I know that Amy's
I
doing
just
it,
share-
and
yeah,
so
I
I
just
don't rely
share
on audit's channel
no,
for
please, I
schedules.
know.
But she does text me about these private ones too, which I've been doing, which I love. Between Amy, audit.
Amy's doing. She's so helpful with that. That helps me so much.
Yeah, no, I literally go to Amy M's thing. I'm like, okay, boom. Oh, she just posted 2 hours ago. That means today.
Yeah,
like, that's for today's meeting.
Yeah.
And she also puts it, thank you, Amy M.
Yes, thank you,
Seriously,
Amy
so
M.
much. Oh, sorry. And she also puts in if meetings get canceled, which is also fucking so helpful because I don't like going all the way to the police commission on Tuesday mornings and then all the way downtown, and then it's like, oh, it's canceled. I'm like, shit, well, now I'm going to go fuck off the rest of the day in downtown.
Yep, I want to get to that one. I want to just really nail the. I'm going to we have the police keep telling them to get Scientology off the CPABs. It's very important.
Yeah.
They have to completely exercise the tumor, or just cut the cord, cut ties.
Cut all the umbilical cord, cut off the tie or whatever. It's worse. It's like tentacles.
Yeah, cut off the
tentacles.
Yes,
it's like a bunch of ties.
Yeah. Yep, we gotta keep pushing.
We gotta keep them separated.
Yeah. They gotta get
Scientology and LAPD
got a divorce.
They got a divorce.
And their baby public works
isn't gonna be free.
They gotta go with Dad, LAPD.
Wait. We gotta stop the disconnection.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to do a public works song.
Oh yeah. Anyways, I'll stop while I can.
No, I love it.
I'll do it in private and then I'll come out. Here's a cover.
Yeah. Public works, stop working for Scientology.
Public works, stop working for Scientology. Hey, no more connection between Scientology and LAPD.
Right.
Okay, that's enough.
That's good. That's a good start. Oh, I thought that was so much. I must be. Oh no. I saw lights. It looked high. I don't know. Good day.
I see something. It looks like a truck.
Yeah, it looks like a truck. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call in to Public Works because usually Fridays is like no afternoon meetings, and then they always have like nothing. Like I don't know. They want it so quick and easy. I'd be going down there for like just nothing. So I just call in on Fridays, and I go back Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I like to be downtown Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
So Friday though, you're not gonna go tomorrow?
No, I'll be calling in probably.
Calling in.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, are there more city hall things that you would normally kind of do?
On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, there's more. Now, if they have a really good agenda tomorrow for city council, I may go because usually, like they make it so you don't like last Friday, there wasn't even public comment for city council. So why go down if there's no public comment? It's like they didn't have anything. It was just crazy. So, Oh, hey, Hero Late Cody. I was like, and hi everyone that I missed because I haven't been.
What's up? Oh yeah, hi Hero. What's up, Kane? What's up, Julio? Fuck yeah, you guys are all awesome, and thank you all for giving people space and everybody to just stay focused. Yeah, stay focused and strong, because that's actually where the fun is. Achieving things and getting things done is way more satisfying to me than fucking anything else.
You can see things are getting done. We just can't.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like it always because you can't talk about it. That's why people say you're out there.
And we're just learning. And the other thing is we're just learning. There's certain places we can't talk about certain things because Scientology has infiltrated them already.
Yes.
So we're learning. We've learned that throughout the year as well.
Yeah. So a lot of it is just, a lot of it's behind the scenes. A lot of it is private, and it's just not that we don't want to. It's just that it doesn't benefit the cause to go. We go public later, like with the civilian grand jury. I had to wait till it was all done, and then we, did it, and then that helped bring some change with the permits, and then now we did it this year. It's probably going to bring some more change. So it's just like sometimes you have to wait till after.
Yeah. Can you chat with chat? But is that okay?
Chat. Yep.
And then if you leave that, you can chat with them.
Hi, chat. Where are you going?
I'm just gonna run the car and grab my vape.
Okay.
They know where I'm going. K-chat, talk to Audit for a bit.
But what if it?
I can see. I already.
Okay, you'll be able to come back. Okay.
I'm ahead of you.
Okay.
I'm ahead of you.
She's ahead.
I'm an aquarium.
I know, me too. We're like a day apart. Like, that's so crazy. I know, I found our birthdays are like right by the same time, and I'm so tired, guys. So if I seem like low energy, it's been a long, long day. Oh, thank you, C. Glenn. Hey, Spock. The police don't give a pressure to let the suspect know what's exactly. You don't let them know what's going on. And as much as we would love to share it with all you guys, but sharing it with you guys shares it with them. Hey, JB. I just got here. What's going on? Oh, we're just updating on what we, well, kind of updating. We can't really update, sadly, and I feel bad, you guys. So don't take it personal. And we're kind of under like some orders too, and not orders, but strong suggestions. Hey, SPTV. You know, and so, but just know it's good. And when you see Lara being happy about it, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's good, you know, and, you know that when she's feeling happy, that things are good. And that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to have a good outcome with all this. And she's coming back. I feel bad. Like, I don't want to leave her here. Oh, thank you, Solano. It's so nice. Kathy, we understand that you, yeah, up the sleeve. Exactly. So it's not, like I said, if it wasn't, even, it's Slow Hernandez even say, because, oh, I watch your, now he's going to watch yours, because I watch your, you know, the captain said that to a few of them. I'm like, oh, you better subscribe. No, yeah. Get notifications.
For real, it would be easier for them.
Right. That way you can get educated. Like, yeah.
Scientology call. Okay, let's rewind.
Yeah, yeah, because they do. They watch. I mean, the Captain Hom told me too. Yeah. So, I know.
Okay, I got you this water.
Oh, thank you.
But this,
I appreciate
do you want
it.
this now or no? You want it for later?
Yeah, when I get on the bus, I do.
You want the payday?
No, you can take. You
No,
take that
my
okay.
half is in the car.
Oh, okay.
This is your. These are yummy.
Yeah, that'll be my dinner.
Okay, good. Oh my God, guys, that's for dinner.
Yeah, no, because I just started. Well, no, he's gonna get me strawberries. So strawberries, my dinner.
Oh, I love strawberries.
Me too. I'm just
and
like,
this
I'm
is
too thirsty.
amazing.
Yeah.
You have, see, you don't have any water in there.
Yeah.
You have tea, more tea. You already drank your coconut water. You get
So now I'm getting
Fiji.
hydrated. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, yeah, so it's all good. Here, let me give you back to. Oh, good, it charged you up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm already.
Getting up to 23. Yeah, please don't tell them exactly and procedures. And, you know, and if you want them, you have to cooperate with how they do things. And it just makes sense. And I already know all that, like, that they, you know what I mean? Like, you have to keep, that's why I've always been that way. So it's not like I'm being secretive. I just know some things you have to wait. Because otherwise you're just you're giving them the game plan of how to counteract. You know, so I always do it after when it's too late. They can't.
You know what was really sweet? I mean, I'm just going to say this because I love, it's like one of my, I don't know, it's simple, but just seeing Lieutenant Austin and Chat was there because they were there with me in the meeting. But at the end, he came over to me and he said, kind of gestured to me and I said, Chef, I said, I'll mute. I said, you want me to mute? I wasn't going to turn it off, but it was facing pup, you know, they were all there. So I muted and he said, hey, how did it go? And I said, oh, fucking awesome. I was like, oh yeah, awesome. Cause I was thinking he was going to be like, oh, try not to bug Janet or something.
I thought he was gonna, I know. He saw us come in.
Know.
I thought he was like so nervous.
Yeah. And he was like, so how did it go? And I was like, oh, good. I was like, oh yeah, the meeting. Yes. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like everything, these people are great. Everything's great. I was like, fucking now I feel good about this. And then he said, cool. And he said, and I just want you to know, I have to sit there. He was like, there's no matter who I sit with or what I do has nothing to do with favoring or anything. And he was very open about that. Good. So I wanted to just share that with Chat. Like, he's cool. He's very aware of, they're aware of, they understand the sensitivity of this and the little, and so he just, out of knowing,
that's
he
awesome.
just kind of went to me and said, hey, just so you know, I'm fair and there's no, and I was like, thank you. Like he's great. He means
he's really
well.
He's really sweet. And but even Hernandez, who we know, is like, you know, I said, are you on speed dial? Because I'm not the one on speed dial. I'm like, but we're just
Who the fuck is it?
We're going to
like,
unsafe
oh,
point them.
did you meet, she was like, did you meet Lara?
And he looked at her and he went pale.
And I'm
he
like,
went pale.
I'm like, oh, he's definitely met me.
Yeah. But we're going to unsafe. We're going to.
And he was like,
tell
yeah,
the other
we met
narrative.
when she was yelling. She was yelling, Connie.
Like,
and I said, yep, that was me. Literally, and I remembered it. I was like, do your fucking research, right? That's what I told him. I was yelling, do your fucking research.
And
how dare you
him.
just show up like this?
Yep.
And so now he knows.
He knows. Did they cancel my thing? Because I was supposed to be here like 15 minutes ago. When they left. You want to hold it for a sec? Yep, he knows. And so I like that they're very sensitive about it. And like I said, it feels like we're getting to know them more than...
Yeah, feels good. It feels not congested. It feels feels good. Like it's flowing in the right direction.
So they skipped one. They skipped one. Oh.
How rude.
Yeah. It's supposed to be at 8:30. But I don't want to keep you.
Look, there's a couch on the car. Audit. I don't care if this is the police station. You're not waiting a Los Angeles night at 8:46 by yourself when I can wait 5-10 minutes. Right, chat? Plus, you got 276 people watching right now.
Awesome.
So we can keep
what
talking about
we missed the one.
taking down the cult of Scientology.
Yes, and that's what we're going to do.
I like to move my jaws a lot.
I'll put this around my neck so I can just get
The
on
moon is so
bus.
pretty.
It
Yes.
is. And then...
She's adjusting. Do you want me to help you with your hair?
Thank you. If the other
Don't
one
get
comes,
it
I could have
caught.
taken that other one. I should have done that maybe, but...
There.
Thank you.
And this side.
Put this up so I don't
Boom.
have to... My other one, I
And boom. Hold on. There. Ah.
Oh, free at last.
The hair
Free.
is released from the strap.
Oh, is this it? This one's cute.
Let's see. Yep. Ding, ding, ding. Haha.
Thank you, Lara.
Okay, you have everything? Yeah. Wouldn't that be cute? Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
You charged up enough?
Oh, yeah, here. What am I doing? Oh, I was like, why is my phone so heavy? Okay, I love you so much. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the thing. Oh, I was like, is it our best driver? No, she's like this amazing, hot ass woman. She's so cool. Look at this, guys. Audit's got this, like, she's the queen. Yeah, you're good. I'll tell you. Okay. She's so awesome. Look at her. Thank you. She's making room for her when she goes inside. Sorry, it's loud, guys. Okay, guys, bye. Audit says bye. Okay. So, let me make sure she's good. Okay. We're gonna wait till she leaves. Do you guys see her in there? Audit. She's over there. All right, well. Okay, guys. Well, yeah. Thank you all so much. It was a really good day. Oh, bye-bye. Okay, good. She's putting the bar in. The driver put the bar down. Thank you so much, guys. Fucking crazy. Wow, I feel like a lot stronger. I feel like I'm kind of impressed right now, a little tiny bit with LAPD. I didn't know that they actually have, I mean, I'm just glad that they have, I don't know if it's that they had this department that deals with this thoroughly, like, or whatever, but it's just, I feel good about it, like I said. And here, let me put y'all right there. Oh, look it. I forgot I can put you guys right here, my little stand. Oops. There. Yeah. So thank you guys all so much. I may go get something to eat, check on a few things, go see Foxy. I walked a lot with her this morning. And if I go do a quick late night blue audit, I will let you know. Okay. Oh, look at Audit LA in the chat. Oh my goodness. So if I do that, I'll let you guys know, I guess. How will I let you know? I guess I should make the decision now, I feel. Because, no, I should. I'll just see you guys soon, okay? Loves to you all. See you soon. I'm going to drive home safe. I'm going to grab some food, grab Fox, and then see how I feel. And go from there. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.